Okay, so today's video is going to be a little different because a few of you asked me to make a video teaching my viewers how to ride a motorcycle. Right? This is a step-by-step video on how to ride a motorcycle, and our learning bike today, or learning motorcycle today, going to be this, the Yamaha Tracer 900 GT. Okay, and before you learn how to ride a motorcycle, you have to learn all the parts of the bike which you use to control it. All right, so we have the clutch lever that controls power to the rear wheel. When you pull it all the way in, you have no power to the rear wheel. All the way out, you have full power from the engine to the rear wheel. Now these, how I can say, these are just features, I guess. The headlight controls, which is bright. You have your turn indicator or signal indicators. You have the horn. Has these are extra things for cruise control, which all motorcycles won't have that. But anyways, this, we have the kill switch. We have the kill switch, and this is the run position. And to start the bike, you push it downwards. Not all motorcycles are going to have this type of switch, but yeah, you're going to be similar. You have the front brake, which controls 70% of the brakes of the motorcycle. All right, now down here we have the shift lever. You push down to gear down, you shift up to gear up. All right, on this side of the motorcycle you have the rear brakes or the back brakes, which is 40% of the stopping power of the bike. Now you can rewind to make sure you learn the parts of the motorcycles, because they are important. They are all important. They are all critical when it comes to riding the motorcycle. Okay, so let's get on the bike. You swing your right leg over like this and bring the bike upright. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this is the throttle. This controls how fast the bike goes, basically. Right? You twist it. The more you twist it, the faster you go. Okay, so you flick up the stand. Let's start the bike. Turn your key. Now remember the start button. Press the start button. Alright, so to move out, what you're going to do, pull in the clutch all the way. You push down on the gear lever, right? Now you can see we're in first gear. You pull up halfway and you are now in neutral. Alright, so you can rev the bike. It's not going anywhere. Pull in the clutch, push down, you shift lever, you go into first gear. Alright, now there is something we call the friction zone, or the biting point of the clutch, and that is where the clutch starts to engage. Okay, or how can I say it? That is when the bike will start to move forward. Okay, so what you can do, you release it slowly. As you can see, the bike is starting to move. So that is where the friction zone is, right there. You're not always going to get it on the first try, but then after a while it will just kind of become natural to you. Okay, this is the friction zone. Now to move out, what you're going to do, when you reach friction zone, you're going to give the bike a little bit of throttle, a little bit, but you're going to continue releasing slowly, not quickly. All right, if you release it too quickly, you're going to stall. Let me give you an example. Right, if you try to move out and release it quickly, you stall. Okay, let's put the bike back in neutral. Start it, pull in the clutch, back down in first. Now while you're releasing slowly, give it a little bit of throttle. So you start moving. Okay, now some of you might stall, and you're not just going to learn it instantly. You're going to need to do it a few times. All right, so you just keep on doing it really slowly while giving a little bit of throttle, and you're going to move. Okay, you're going to move with the clutch fully off. You're going to see the bike is moving. You are now in gear. Okay, you are in gear. You move. Okay, stop, pull in the clutch and you hold your front brake. Okay, so to move out, you can have your finger on the front brake, or if you want, put your foot on the back brakes, which is right here. But let's move out again. Slowly release while applying little throttle. You're going to move out slowly. To stop, alright? Continue. Now I'm going to teach you how to stop. Because if you don't know how to stop, you shouldn't even know how to go in the first place. Alright? So to stop, pull in the clutch all the way, apply your front brake. Alright? Let's do it again. Move out. Go like this. To stop, you apply your clutch, front brakes. Alright? Now, you after a while, or sorry, not after a while, you can start doing it one time. Please feather your back brake, so you use both the brakes to stop, but then majority of the stopping power of the bike going to come from the front brakes. Okay? Move off. Let's now, as I told you, you are not going to learn it one time. Alright, you're not just going to wake up one day, look at the video and know how to ride a motorcycle. Okay, let's put on the stand. Yeah, so now that you know how to move out, you're going to keep on practicing, especially if you have a bike of your own. You're going to keep on practicing and practicing. You'll get better at it every time. Okay, so now I am going to show you how to change the gears. I don't think we have enough space here though, so I'm going to go to a different location. I think there's a road this way, going to check all, maybe I have enough space to change the gears, so be right back. There should be long enough for it. So how you change the gear, right? While you are riding, after you move out, while you're riding, you let off the throttle while you pull in the clutch. You would use your foot and you pull the gear lever up, which is going to put you into second, right? And you smoothly release the clutch while going back to applying your throttle. Okay, let's get it done. So start the motorcycle, right in first gear, move off, apply more, off, pull the clutch up to second, release slowly, back. Okay, continue doing this. Third gear, let's go. See, it's that easy, that easy. As I tell you, not going to be as smooth the first couple tries, but after a while doing it, you're going to be doing it effortlessly, right? You're going to take no effort to do that. Now I'm going to show you how to downshift, right? So you slow it down before you stop. So back in third gear. So now you want to slow down to stop. Pull in the clutch again, push down on the gear lever, and you release while applying little throttle. Second, right? Release again while applying little front brake. Down to first, release, and then we pull in the clutch clutch and hold our brakes to stop. Okay, it's that easy. Now on newer motorcycles, they're going to have quick shifters, right? Yeah, they're going to have quick shifters, so you're not going to need to pull in the clutch to change it. Like this one, for example, right? This has a quick shifter up, so you press. You don't need to pull in the clutch. Without pulling the clutch, you just pull up on the lever. Second, third. Get down. Yes, I'm doing it fast, but that is after years of experience. This will be used soon if you pay attention to the video properly. Just like moving off, easy as that. It takes little to no effort, right? Going to slow down and stop again. Pull in the clutch. Down first. Smooth to stop. With the front brake, pull in your clutch, down your foot. It's that easy. It's literally that easy. So make sure you pay attention to the video. Make sure you learn something. You're not just going to watch it for watching its sake, right? So send this video to somebody you think that might need it, somebody who wants to ride a motorcycle or wants to get into riding. Okay, this is not I wouldn't recommend this for a beginner bike. I mean, you are the person controlling the bike and the throttle, so I think any bike can be a beginner bike, but then you have to think of the weight factor. This is a heavy bike. Okay, so in the case that you don't have proper balance, you will drop the bike. All right, especially when moving out. If you would try to move up and the bike stall, then most of the dead weight of the bike, it have to go on one side. Okay, so if you're not strong enough, then that's what bike I can recommend. The Yamaha M27. If you look back on the channel, you will see that I had a video on a Yamaha M27. These bikes are great beginner bikes. Well, not beginner bikes only, but just overall, they are great bikes to learn. They are great bikes to have for stunts and different things, and they're also great bikes for long distance riding because they kind of go half and half with being comfortable and the performance wise and weight, everything. Okay, so yeah, like, share and subscribe.